Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today I'm super excited to share this deck because it's Archetype I was loving since years. This is a Lich Vitality control, so basically we pay life to get some cool effects like cards for Starving Revenant, which is a 3-for-1, and then we use cards like Union and Sunset to get back all the life that we paid, and it's just free value. With Staff of Completion we can basically value every single point of life that we have and turn it into card advantage. This is the reason that the deck is very nice against aggro because of all the life gain and removal, but it also can contest control decks. That's why you see Cavern of Souls, so the Revenants can be uncounterable, and this is a 3-for-1 every single time. So super excited to showcase. If you like this kind of decks and you like fresh content, don't forget to subscribe. We do it daily, and enjoy guys. I hope you will have a great fun. Alright, opponent goes first, and this is definitely not the best hand. I think we mulligan this one. Yeah, this one is better. So, is that the land? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, this one should be better, right? We have good curve up until 3. And we can start. This will be very hard. Actually, the first hand would be, I think, better for what we are playing against. Sure, let's go like this. We could just de-end this. And that's probably the play, right? It will take a moment. It will take a moment. So if we kill it, he gets another card, so we are falling behind. Yeah, the first hand... This is the problem with, you know, best of one. If you hit this kind of hand against control, you're at super disadvantage. And if you hit the first hand against aggro, you basically lost the game instantly. So, yeah, just a little bit of a hassle. Why are you at 19? Oh, I cannot live gain. I cannot live gain. Alright, let's get some stuff. The most important part is drawing the card. Oh, so I misplayed. I didn't think that I will be able to draw. I guess he could be playing cut down in response, so then I wouldn't draw a card if I didn't play land. So, you know, kinda justified, I guess, in the end. We take the damage, absolutely. Enjoy, my friend. We don't really have anything that benefits from paying life, so I think I'm fine with it. Alright, Virtue Wars. I don't really want to kill the Dread Knight, so I would appreciate an untapped land, probably. And here it is. Okay, no priority, so we can just exile it fully. We can just exile it fully. Yeah, I think it's a good deal. That definitely helps, and then we'll check their hands, so we know more. Alright. I mean, an interesting hand. Oh boy, there will be a lot of stuff that we need to remove. Dragons will be a problem. A lot of stuff with more than 3 toughness. Lantern of the Lost, so some exile effects. Alright, an interesting one. So I guess it should be Freeback, right? Alright, that's their draw. I think we can... Oh, we lack mana. We lack mana for it. Because I wanted to play Virtue into Poisoner, but yeah, I guess it doesn't really work like this. This will be 2 toughness, and we life gain 2, so it will... Oh, okay, never mind. So, what should we... I think it's Horror. We have the mana for this turn, and they cost double black. I mean, we are getting there, right? That's a good trade for us. Perfect. Perfect. And now we have some initiative in the board. That a nice Thunderdog is kinda annoying. Okay, they didn't go for the 4 mana version, so that's good. Oh man, that's an insanely good draw. This is a really good draw. So I can life gain, but I think we start with the Revenant, because that means we can draw cards. See, it's uncounterable right now. That's the idea. I maybe should have tried to bait, go for the throat on the Poisoner, but I just want to take the cards. Like, this will always be a good value. And then maybe I can raise them, so if they want to go underdog, this really costs them a lot of tempo. Alright, so I mean I'm taking both, right? That's how we do it. And the Poisoner, you know, does a lot of job right now. The lifelink is huge, man. Like, suddenly I can keep playing more stuff and paying more life. And if he goes like this, that costs him a lot. I'm a little bit sad that Fortress isn't in the battlefield. That could be some extra damage. And basically he drew one card. That's the big thing. Alright, definitely Fortress. And I mean, let's go for the damage. You can see the lightning, how much difference it makes. And now we have Smite, which is even better against the Tenacious Underdog. Don't forget, in order to race with it, they pay 2 life a turn, and they lose 3 life a turn, so the life total swings really quickly. And they don't know that we have the thing. Only 2 mana. Let's see if they go for the throat or cut that. Oh man, I think that's game. Like, that really is bad for them. And I don't think we need life. Man, we're at 22. So this could be some extra damage, but I just think we go for Virtue. And yes, they have Terrasander, but that means they need to use it. I guess they could go with the Freeback, but every turn we are attacking for 3. Edict. Alright. Alright. That means they might hurt their turn. Do they go for it? I don't think they should, right? Because then I get the first trigger. Manual taps. Yeah, so they will remove the Virtue with a kicker. But we can do it again, right? And they don't have green mana, so we will make exactly the same situation next turn. If we want, of course. But I think we do. Exiling the graveyard. So we have his graveyard now. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. And he will probably Terrasander, right? Don't forget we can just Sunfall whatever he takes from the graveyard. He will get the map token probably. So that's a little bit annoying, but then we just go with the Fortress and try to raise him. And then we see, He had really good answers to what we have, because most decks just cannot answer Virtue of Persistence, you know, altogether, but he didn't have any issue with. Alright, that's really good for him. So he gets a free card and there's nothing we can do about it. However, he will lose 2 cards, so we go 2 for 2 basically. And he needs to pay life, so that's something. But definitely good for him. I don't think we need to sack. Man, my draws suck. Like, they really, really suck right now. But on the bright side, we can use the Fortress, so it's not super the worst. So they might kill something just to put it into graveyard, right? So I think they have removal. They thought about killing their own stuff, and then they have seen the Fortress. I think they have removal. So we will activate this, and when they play Virtue, then we attack with Fortress. And that puts them into a very weird situation. And then we can Sunfall whatever they resurrect, and then do it again. Sure, that's a full tap. Well, let's go until the end step. So I'm not sure if we will win, but I think there is a chance. My draws are absolute garbage. I don't remember doing an actual playable card since like 4 turns. So it's not looking great because we need all the extra power we can get this turn, because it will get worse on the next turn. So every extra damage would super help right now. I will keep it. Like, we have 1 Celestus in the game, in the deck, so no, It is what it is. Here's the map token, which will help them draw some extra cards. And we'll lose this token, right? Alright. Normally it would be insanely good for him. But in this situation we have the Sunfall, right? So it's not hopefully the worst. And now we will attack with the fortress, I think. Alright, it's not a land, that's good. That is kinda good. I'll go with horror anyway. There's still priority. They have 4 mana and they didn't use map token. That's interesting. That suggests they have something for 4 mana. See, this was the go for the throat they had before. I tell you, man. But maybe we can kill them for this reason. Let's go. Let's freaking go. If they have another removal, it will be a disaster. Alright, down to 1, and now we have token. I mean, we are doing a good job here. He will get the shrouded back, which is not perfect. That's the only card that can get him out of this pickle. Alright, here's the Tear Asunder. I mean, he will get to 3. I cannot deal 1 extra damage in any way with this, right? Oh no, he got a card for free. Man, he's at 1. I need a for a while. Oh boy. Well, this will be an interesting gamble. We need to bluff the hell out of this probably. Union Ashiok. Man, nice art. Absolutely nice art. So, again, just which pile we want? I think we show him this one, and he will be like, it's not the end of the world. I think I can survive it. The other one needs to be worse, like for him. This is my idea, because if I show the other one, there's no chance he will give me the other one. Here it is possible. Man, drawing short, that was so clutch. Like, imagine if he didn't have this too. See, we got the better pile. That was the only way we could get there. So we could go Union and Ashiok. We could also just play Ashiok Staff of Completion. I mean, what does it give? Extra card and some extra damage to my face? Union is okay, but it's not very good. Man, imagine being at 1 all the time. And we won't be able to burst him here. I will try like this. Well, that's not what I wanted. That's for sure. That's for sure. We force him to double attack, right? So I could get creatures. Are they good? Not really. I think we want this. We get a card selection. Oh, this could be so good, like 2 turns ago. But the Emperor is good. Man, I really don't think we should be in this game. Like, we really... Man, he got the butt. Straight out of the butt. Oh, never mind, never mind. Oh, he is so good at drawing cards that disrupt exactly what we are trying to do. I think there is still a chance, but it's slipping away. The problem for him is that the cut down still hits the bat, but now he has his own cut down, right? But he needs to play it on his turn, right? It's exiled until end of turn, I believe. But the Dracos, so he needs to attack with 2 creatures just to kill Ashiok, because you generally like plussing Planeswalkers, because it's surprisingly how they're resilient with a lot of loyalty. And suddenly he needed to invest everything, including Shrouded. And now he will be in some trouble. You know, I care about my life in this situation. He can get the bat every turn, so that's something we need to consider. Don't forget he has this thing, so he can block.
Now you've done it. That's coming off.
I don't have enough mana for the fortress. So I ate a risk.
You're done.
Oh right, I can draw a card. I kinda forgot about it. Man, this is a very good draw. This is a really nice draw. Not sure how we use it, but it's a very good draw. He has this one though. I cannot kill him in 2 turns, right? I think it's Staff of Completion, man. I think we skip the attack. And we just try to draw the card. Proliferate is okay, but this is better. And because Shrouded is out, alright, that kinda gives us the possibilities, right? How do you work? Beginning of your upkeep? Beginning of your upkeep. So there's one beginning, so he won't get this trigger if we kill it now. You know what, man, if Staff of Completion wins this game, I will be absolutely happy. The best thing ever. And we have Food Token, and now this Food Token is basically an extra card with Staff of Completion. I'm not sure if we are winning this, man, but we are definitely giving him a run for his mana. Alright, so he only gets a card, but no effect. And Shao is out. And imagine if he didn't have this 4 extra or 6 extra life. We would already win this. So the Emperor can die, but he needs to tap with it. And I have so much mana, because I got flooded early, that I can activate Fortress and still play the normal turn, and then activate the token, and then use Staff of Completion. He's cycling the card. It seems. Just don't get the bat. Don't get the bat. Alright. So it's not free. Even though he kills Emperor, now he cannot defend, right? At least he doesn't know about it, but that's the case. And I can use Staff of Completion to get some card advantage. Alright, good. That's what you deserve. And I think this is the moment. I could get the Poisoner. If I get the Poisoner, I could -5, but I don't think it's good. I think we just go with it. We might not have time later, so we will just go with it. I think we are nearly winning this, and that might be the missing hit. So first things first, let's draw the card. Man, drawing cards for free every turn is pretty good. And here comes more lands. That's what I like. Let's get the mana from this. We don't have creatures. So, definitely enchantments and creatures. We don't care about this. This will give him the cycling. What about the graveyard? I don't think it matters too much unless he hits another virtue. I will go for it. Descent is, I think, how many permanents will you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4, so I don't think we will hit it. Just not artifacts. That's the play. I could see argument just to Sunfall this, but then Virtue is back, so I don't think it's worth it. And because he attacked, now he will take 3 damage, which means on the next turn he's dying. If he had this, he would be able to block, and he would get extra turn. So I told you, he killed the Emperor, but it wasn't for free, and I think we won. Yeah, he's cycling the card, it's probably a land or something, or removal. No, removal would be actually fine. So, a land. Gotcha, I think that's explosion. Oh, the desperation. But he's really good at drawing like 3 cards this turn. Is that enough? He needs a removal for the fortress. And that's it. That's it. Staff of Completion won us this game. Man, that was super epic. I'm so happy that we won this one. Alright, opponent goes first. I mean, I kinda like this hand. We have a lot of interaction and card advantage in the form of Revenant. And we see what happens. A card was played. We need to decide on the land, so I need to read the card. 1-1. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, puts counter. And okay, so I guess I want to exile it. And I also don't want to show priority, so I think the Smite is a little bit better. Not fully sure, to be honest. Maybe I should just cut down this and wait with Smite until something better comes along. Hard to say. Drawing plant, not perfect, we definitely wanted something else, but on the bright side, we still need 4 mana for it. Alright. Why is... oh, it's a tap land, sure. We kill this one. And I mean, we trade card for card, and then Revenant hopefully gets us ahead. That's the game plan. That is the game plan. They have, you know, green and blue, so maybe they can protect creatures? I'm not sure if we are going Arena or Stuff. Probably Arena, right? Because it gives us more options. That's an interesting... how those cards leave the graveyard? That's my question. Oh boy, that's my question. Let's see. Let's give him the chance to leave the graveyard. Alright, you've got some extra life. You can ping for a Painland again. Alright, I mean, pretty good so far. Yeah, let's go Arena and force our opponent to... like, he cannot counter spell, so it can be Terra Sunder. If not, we should get some extra cards. And we need to be careful how much we will draw with Revenant, because we are against aggressive deck, so we possibly need less value. Beast Color. Alright, we are entering Sunfall territory, but a lot of life still, so that's fine. And this is a 3-3. If we can hit a nice removal, maybe we can kill it. And here it is. Here it is. So. I should not be doing this one. It's fine. Oh, they have blue mana right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if this gets countered. And I will look like a fool. But you know what? I'll take it. How much I paid? Only 2 life. Alright, so they will protect the Beast Color. Oh, they will just kill it. That's still kinda worth it, but that's way better trade than I expected. And don't forget, I'm drawing with Arena, and now I have extra, basically a land, if I really have to. So we can Sunfall, we can Farewell, or we can just keep drawing cards for free every turn, if we really feel that we are ahead. So yeah, I think we should be winning this one. Our opponent has 2 cards, but I'm not fully sure what to expect. Arena really helps, man. Every turn extra card for basically free is just a huge deal over, you know, multiple turns. So I think they are actually playing the game, so this means they have some choice that they aren't sure how to use. Maybe Otawara. Maybe Otawara. Maybe I give them too much credit, but I don't think this kind of player would, you know, rope on purpose. The end is pretty nice. I mean, that's a Lifegain. I think we keep up the end. This is open mana, they kinda do nothing. And I can exile even the Vinestalk if they activate it. I think they need 1 more mana, right? Otherwise they cannot attack. Alright. If he's going for the value game, man, I'm all for it. And we can even get rid of it permanently. And here it is. If we target it, they might cut down. So they have priority, but... yeah, I think they had priority. So it is a cut down, I think. I mean, you know me, I will just draw more cards. Oh, I love hostile negotiations. I think this is the type of cards that really separates good and bad players, and this is why I always like it. Wow, just great art overall. I'm not sure if you've seen those alternate styles. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. They look like Liliana, don't they? Well, we officially broke the game, with a flicker even, but you know. So what the cards are. Alright, so this is the Poisoner. And this is Virtue. Alright, and those are lands. So what do we show to our opponent? I think we showed this one. Otherwise, we are never getting the other pile. And this one is scary enough, right? Union is not something they want to see. Alright, so they decided that it will get worse. But man, with all those cards, Union is insane. And we keep playing lands every turn. I just want to have something to play. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's huge. So, let's live gain a little bit. That's a Sunfall. And we Union again. This is what the deck is about, man. Like, look at this stuff. We are back to 20 something. Like 23, right? After paying for Staff of Complete. 24? 25? Enjoy, my friend. And I have 7 cards right now, including sweepers. And with the Revenants, I can keep drawing cards forever, basically. But with Arena, we are fine, even without them yet. So this is our secret weapon if he somehow recovers. Alright, what are you? Use combat return. Alright, so it will go back from... Oh, the Sunfall. I don't think, guys, I don't think he will like the Sunfall. I think he might scoop after it. And we keep drawing cards. Man, this is insanely good. Let's start how we should. Good start for the turn. And we could activate the creature, but we can just live him. And we're back to 20. And we are back to 20 after all of this. And that was his full hand to deal this little bit of damage. And now we can start going super ahead. Alright, I will pay life just to activate this. And Staff of Completion is doing work this game. And we could draw cards, but I have Arena, so I'm not forced to. And it's cheaper ratio to just pay 1 life a turn. We can de-end this. Alright, Sanctum, definitely. And I mean, let's start. Now we can make double play with the Revenant. And we can survive, right? I don't need Staff of Completion, and I don't need the land. I mean, that goes up to 6. Man, you know what? I'll just play another one. Maybe we can activate it. And now we have 12 in stats. Oh, this one goes to the bin. And this one we draw. On top of... yeah, we draw it. Right? Good. And I mean, that's pretty good stuff. On the next turn, we activate the Revenants. Probably, somehow. We can even play the first... Man, we can stack them because they aren't legendary. So he will trade here. Oh, alright. I don't mind it. Listen. I can destroy it. We don't have counter. I guess we have a counter, right? So we can proliferate and make it more interesting. Oh, he didn't see this one coming. So he has a 1/1. That's a good one. Oh, that's not my... He has the Vinestark, so let's highlight it. We want him to try. But man, we have so much life gain. He should... Alright, he won't get it above anyway. I thought it would be 3-3, but yeah, I guess it still dies to attack. And we traded 1 for 1, so it's not very good. And now whenever we draw a card, we get stuff. Man, this is insane. I love this deck. Now I can draw cards and life gain. I'm keeping everything on top, and I want to see it. So we paid 6. And now we recover to how much? 10? Oh my god, this deck is amazing. And while we are behind, let's live gain. Then this worked like a charm. We live gain and then we pay life to get card advantage, and then we live gain and then we pay life. Alright guys, I really hope you had a great fun. This deck is so much fun, man. Every time you make a decision with Staff of Completion, Starving Revenant, and then you get all the life back when your opponent thinks that he has you. We even played Barons. I included them because I thought, man, if we are life gaining everywhere, why not lands as well? And you can really see how it stacks with Hostile Negotiations, one of the cards that isn't played at all, and it's one of my favorite cards for black mana, just just because you make decisions. It's fact or fiction for standard. And you know, it punishes, you know, all the aggro players because they never can make a correct decision. You can always fake and get the pile you want nearly. So extremely fun deck overall. With the Poisoner being together with so much life gain, you have really nice shot at, you know, just going 2 for 1 with lifelink. You have seen that even against like more value decks, a single Poisoner hitting your opponent every turn unanswered just swings the life total so quickly, so much that suddenly you can just keep drawing cards with Staff of Completion and your opponent is so behind that even playing Tenacious Underdog kills him. So huge thing. We only play one Ashiok and I started with so many 4-drops with this deck, man. Like I had like 5 more and then I needed to cut it so the curve looks a little bit better. It's like this, alright? Alright, so see, it looks a little bit better. So that was hard to just get it to this form. And I think we have all the tools to just survive early game because in a way, we are just a control deck with 4 cutdowns or 3 cutdowns, triple Reverie and triple Union. So that gives you more than normal amount of time to just hit the 5 mana Sunfall, and we also have Wandering Emperor, we have some removal, even Sorin for the lifelink. So basically we are like Azorius control, just with more life gain and more styling cards. So we should be absolutely able to hit all the aggro decks if we hit the right cards, and at the same time we are way more we are way better against value decks with like counter spells, especially because while they can kill Revenant, like they cannot kill extra cards we get from it, and that means every Revenant played gets us super ahead. And with Ashiok, Sorin, some hostile negotiations, Phyrexian Arena, we have ways to go around stuff. One of the disadvantages is that we don't really have space for more than one Ashiok. I would consider scrapping one of those cards for a 5-drop, because Ashiok is super good against control decks, and with Staff of Completion you will be able to mill your opponent in some cases. You can even try to go for super combo and just play all of those things in one turn, which means that if your opponent taps once during the game, you can just proliferate this, and then ultimate, and you exiled probably 6 cards on top of Farewell and Sunfall targets, so you can probably mill them out of nowhere. So remember this is a niche play, but it will win you some games. So I really liked it. I think it's super cool, and it's definitely super different than the other Orzhovs we have played. And with that being said, if you enjoy the content, if you think this one is worth something, because I'm really proud of this deck, I'll be honest, I'm so happy I had this idea. Don't forget to subscribe, helps the channel, and you get cool fresh decks every day. I mean, that's a good deal. So guys, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, you are absolutely awesome, and I'm so happy to have you on the channel, sharing those cool decks with you and those fun games. And yeah, see you tomorrow.
With